Good morning, folks. It's Friday. Yeah, know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 53 of our F1 22 My Team career, where we Team Chaseliner. Don't ignore the stars and stripes car behind. That's disappearing. We'll get the old Chaseliner back. So, we're going to get this pit equipment upgrade in, hopefully for the Spanish Grand Prix. If not, it's definitely in time for Monaco, because we splashed a little bit of cash. We got 2,300 resource points available to us. We've got a minor brake upgrade coming in time for the Spanish Grand Prix. Can we take a gearbox? Can we take a gearbox? Because every time we go to Spain, we seem to have gearbox issues. Yeah, we can take a gearbox. No penalty either. That's all right then. We'll do that. I'm happy to do that. That's fine with me. There's our sponsorship. Let's go with the championship. Zhoi and Jackie leads the way, followed by Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, George Russell, Lando Norris, Yuri Vips, Oscar Piastri, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Carlos Sainz, and Lewis Hamilton. Your top 10. Let's take a look at the rest, see where everyone is. All the way down, Guanyu holding down in P15 with 12 points and still 2 yet to score. Kevin Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi. Okay, one of our sponsors would personally like to thank Zhoi by offering him a fully paid trip to a beach resort. And what about the rest of us? You know, what about the rest of us? We'd like a holiday as well. Me, Jackie, her partner, Zhoi.
Thanks.
What about the team?
I appreciate you taking the time.
We're all going on a holiday or else. And we mean that in the nicest possible way. Right, there goes the funded team
You're
event.
Not currently in a rival.
What's it going to be? The marketing department. The sponsor agreed with you and decided that the whole team can have a trip. They're happy and production is up. There you go. See, we get 25k just for that. Ergo, you all may go suck on that. There's our brake calipers. That's brilliant. Oh, that sounds nice. Brake.
Our new parts have completed the right issue.
Right then, we'll skip and advance that because it's getting a bit pointless with that. So, we have 2,800 resource points now. I think it's time that we look at this upgrade here, the master brake cylinder. Or should we go for the hydraulics? Or should we go for the suspension geometry? You know what, I like the look of these hydraulics. It might take us above Alpine, but look when it'll be... Oh, I'm going to rush it. Rush it, risk it for a biscuit. That's the Chaseliner mentality, risk it for a biscuit. And hopefully they come in for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And if they do, fantastic. Because that will really, really help us out around that circuit. Anyway, time to go get practice and qualified around Spain. Hopefully, every time we've been so far, Spain has fucked us. Well, hopefully when we go this time, Spain won't fuck us. Let's find out with the...
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day, he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down into Turn 1. This is a 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through the 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out Turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of Turn 9. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Fernando Alonso completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have the governors, Sainz, Yuri Vips, and Russell, Hamilton, Stroll, Perez, and Esteban Ocon, Verstappen, Zhoi, Charles Leclerc, and Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Albon, Kevin Magnussen, and Robert Schwartzman, Tictum, Latifi, Oscar Piastri, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. And now it's time to head down to the track. It's just about time to go to the track for the beginning of the race, but before we do, Natalie Pinkham, what types of strategy do you think we can expect going into today's race?
Well, there's a lot that both driver and the team have to keep in mind when going into a race. The tyres, fuel, energy recovery system, the list goes on and on. But I think the key to today's victory will come down to the pit stop strategy. Come in too soon and you might find yourself needing more than one stop. Too late and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by spending longer on worn tyres.
Well,
after the points finished last
will you
race,
shut
let's
up,
aim to
Mark?
keep that momentum going.
we've got plenty of momentum, don't you worry about it. P3, it's fair to say Spain is not fucking us this time. Oh, no, it's not. I did have to make a tweak to the setup, though, because all through quali, it was sliding all over the place. So practice, it was sliding all over the place for us, so we've had to drop the tyre pressures down a little bit, and hopefully that will help her out. But, yeah, that McLaren is not going to be in the lead for very much longer. Okie dokie, let's go then from P3. I think I've got a plan for what I want to see that on thingy, don't I? Nah, I definitely want to see it in action. Definitely want to see it in action. 100% want to see it in action. And then what? Try and get back to Birmingham. Yes, try and get back to Birmingham. It's alright, I'm planning a Saturday here. I'm planning a Saturday in my head, and it's looking pretty darn decent. I have to say, it's looking pretty decent. But you know, c'est la vie, the way it is, etc., etc., etc. Alonso, hometown favourite. He should do rather well around here. But Norris is a danger car today. But Jackie's got this car on the edge. And it's not just any edge as well, she's got it on the edge of insanity. But that's what we like to see. We like to see cars that are on the edge of insanity. Because the edge of insanity is good. Isn't that what, who remembers the thing we used to have before, engineered insanity? Well, this car is insane today. But if she can come away with a podium, brilliant. If she can come away with better, even better. If I can, oh, there's a burnout from Alonso into his box. Yeah, I've had oh, that is what you call perfect.
Parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge.
Perfect. Now, what she wants to do is she wants to split
so that's the rest
these
of the grid
two,
forming up now.
and she wants to take them 3 wide down into the first corner, and then show everyone who got the biggest bollocks into the first corner. That's what she needs to do. That right there is what she needs to do as we go to the 5 red lights here at the Spanish Grand Prix. And it's lights out where we go, and she didn't get a good start actually. Well, she got a better second phase, but she's been bogged down into the path of Carlos Sainz. You got Yuri Vips on the outside. She's 3 wide with a Ferrari and a McLaren, but not the 3 wide and the Ferrari and McLaren that she needs to be. Uber around the outside of both Ferraris. Jesus Christ! That's enough to make you shit yourself and do everything else in between. She really shouldn't be doing stuff like that. She goes side by side with, who is that? Is that Carlos or is that... Oh, there's a contact between the 2 Ferraris. 2 Ferraris making a little bit of contact, just a little bit, not too much, but now she's got to give chase and get after that McLaren, because that McLaren is going to be a pain in the menace, shall we say. Enough said. It's going to be even more a pain than it actually needs to be as she goes through the ever daunting fast turn. I think that was turn 9, wasn't it? The Ferrari looking to the outside. It's Carlos Sainz that's taken Alonso. There's going to be words said about that one. I'm pretty darn sure of it. As we go in through the little twisty bit at the end of the section, you can see Lando's gone. Lando is gone, and we will be seeing you. I think George Russell's just overtaken Alonso. Where did George overtake Alonso? Did he do that into into turn 13. Jesus Christ, that's a place you don't see cars normally passing. As we go down the main straight for the second time, and it's time to settle in because we are looking for a P whatever we are looking for as we go on board with Kevin Magnussen looking at the back of Mick Schumacher. I know that's Magnussen because Magnussen's got his helmet on. Why have you not fixed it? Although it is a nice Easter egg to have here. Mick Schumacher racing around without helmets on. It's only the fight for P14 between the pair of them, but they'll gladly take it. Lovely camel work into turn 4, and around the outside goes Mick, and he'll keep P14 for the moment. Meanwhile, let's go a little further into the lap. Jackie looking backwards at Carlos Sainz for P2. He thought about it. Oh, he really did think about it. Jackie did. No, I've never seen a lock up before. He really did think about it. He locked up massively. And that will be, thank you very much, we'll keep P2 for the moment, but how much longer will it be kept as we go on to lap number 3? And we got a train going here. We got Jackie, George, and Jackie, Carlos, and George. I think that's how it goes. We'll just escort you to the outside there. So, George getting it all out of shape in turn 2. You don't want to be doing that at 100 miles an hour. As here we got Oscar Piastri Well, is he defending? No, he's overtaking Pierre Gasly. What is Gasly doing that far back? I haven't a clue, but that was a bit easy from Piastri. P20 for that man, as Carlos is really... Oh my god, Jackie is struggling already. She may be screaming for tyres. But how about George Russell, man? Up the inside of turn 5. Yes, please. Says that man, I will take that position from you. Through 6 into 7 and 8, and then up to turn 10. Oh my god, turn 9 frightens you. You approach this corner at the 150, 160 miles an hour, and it's flat. Down to turn 10. Oh god, it's so flat, it's unbelievable. Meanwhile, let's go on to lap number 4, and the fight still continues between the Ferrari and the Chaseliner. He's getting close enough to tell exactly the name of the guy that made that gearbox. There was a fat bloke named Bob. And there goes George. See, that's why you don't get that close, because now you got out of shape and George Russell's into P3. See you later. Get owned on your home turf. And get owned quite exponentially as well. I love it when we trash talk. But I tell you what, Alonso is having a look at Sainz here. And Sainz is locked up. Sainz has lost the plot completely, I'm afraid. Not only has he lost the plot, I don't think he had the plot to begin with. Speaking of not had the plot to begin with, what the hell is George? Jesus Christ! Oh no! Oh, that's a big crash. Oh, that's got to be a safety car. That's a massive crash on the front straight. What on earth happened? There's no safety car yet. It needs to come out, because that was bad. It needs to come out. Let's have a look here. So Jackie got out of shape on the curb. George then, you can see his still. You had... Oh my god. That has got to be about 170 miles an hour that crash was done at. It was Carlos Sainz involved. Look what happened here. So George is getting fresh. George is out of order here. He then tried to take... Oh my god, Carlos had nowhere to go. He had absolutely nowhere to go. On board with Yuri. Let's see what Yuri saw of all of that. I mean, Jesus wept. Look at all that debris he's going through. I think we lost another car in all of that. Oh, that was George Russell. But that did bring out the safety car, and in. Box. In. We'll try and get... Yeah, there goes Lando. Lando's already done his stop before she even gets down into the lane. Oh, what was that? What was that? I think Zhoi's coming in as well. So we're going to need to have one of our lightning stops, guys. Bingo. In and out in time for Zhoi. He's just got a tiny wait to make. but he'll be serviced and go. Thank you. Oh, he's lost positions. That's you gotta be kidding me. The game tried to fuck him. It's twice now that the game has fucked him in as many races. What the hell is going on? He's down in P11. He'll come back. He'll come back. I have every faith he'll come back. So, Lando leads from Pierre Gasly. Well, that won't be hard pass to make because Gasly's been slow all weekend. He's been slower than my mum's Fiat Punto. Let's put it like that. Yeah, I said that. I said that, and I stick with it. There it goes in up the inside. I think Perez is going to follow suit as well as we go through turn 3 round to turn 4. Perez is really on the back of that chase. Like he's going inside, he's going outside, he's going all over the place. Give him plenty of room, but she'll hold on for the moment. And that is what we love to see. We love when she holds on just for the moment, and we mean just, because you know who doesn't love holding on just for the moment. Through 7 and 8 down to the terrifying turn 9. Look at that, you wouldn't believe. Oh, I think she got a little loose going through the mid apex there. There's a NASCAR turn for you down the outside. He's done the switchback. Switchback of dreams there for Perez, but you're on the wrong side. To the outside you go. Bye-bye. God bless. We've got Verstappen past Leclerc. Further down the field. Guanyu still holding it in P11. It's all kicking off already. It's just all kicking off, isn't it, folks? And you love to see it all kick off. As we've got onto lap 9. It is Perez and Jackie down to the first corner. You've got Ocon in closer. Oh, is that Stroll, actually? Oh, a bit of contact, maybe. Just a tiny scode. No, it is Stroll. Oh, she's on the... Oh, my God, don't do that, please. You're on the dirt. I don't want to see you ever do that ever again, please, if you wouldn't be so kind. He's trying up the inside of turn 4. That's not going to work in a month of Sundays. As what we're looking at here, we're looking at to the nose cone of, I believe that was Esteban Ocon. Going down the inside of Charles Leclerc for P13. Speaking of Ocon. Ocon doing, Ocon things, Ocon doing, Ocon things. Like he always is doing. A little later on the lap, we got Lewis Hamilton's down in P17. How did Lewis Hamilton end up down here? How? Oh my God, Lewis Hamilton. Season 3 Lewis Hamilton is not having the best of seasons. Everybody starts saying it right about now. If you want to see Lewis Hamilton in this car. Although maybe you want to see Max Verstappen in this car. Maybe the dream team finally happens. Jackie and Verstappen. As we've got Zhoi going around trying to hold off Max Verstappen himself. Maybe this is Verstappen trying to say something here. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? But that's P10 for Verstappen after I think Gasly decided to go into the lane. But meanwhile, on to lap 11. On to lap 11. Oh, he's overtook her. She's overtook him. Bye. Oh, hello, Stroll. Stroll wants P3. That Alpine is really coming alive here, and so is Hollywood Lance Stroll. That's something to keep your eye on. There's Dan Ticktum. He's in P9. Wow, how did you end up in P9 there, Mr. Ticktum? Well, you're not going to be P9 anymore because P9's going to belong to Verstappen in a minute. That's easy as I can. Guanyu's right behind him. Don't tell him, but Guanyu's coming to score some points. As Hamilton's charge continues, we're looking back at Piastri defending from Hamilton. This is the best view we've got of it, unfortunately. And Piastri locks it up, and through goes Hamilton into P16. Only P16. Oh, how the mighty falls some of the time. As here we go on to lap number 12. Oh, this is one car we didn't want to see behind. Mind you, actually, it's a better option than what's also there behind him. As we head down to the first corner, Stroll's going to go to the outside. It's not going to work. Come on, Stroll. You would have thought you'd have known by now, but that's a defence. 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 Good old defence. Who doesn't like a bit of defence? As what we got going on here, we got. Well, I haven't got a clue what's going on here because that's Schumacher and Hamilton for P15. For some reason, we've lost the footage of Yuri Vips passing Yuki Tsunoda. Oh no, here's the footage of Yuri Vips. I know his name, it's Yuri Vips. He's going to go around the outside of Yuki Tsunoda for P7. I knew it was there, don't at me. Don't at me or I'm going to smack you on, alright? Shut up or I'll smack you. Quite literally across the face. With a kipper. And Tsunoda's pain continues later in that lap as he's about to be passed by Verstappen for P8. Oh, there's a bit of a train forming and guess who's at the front of the queue? That's right, it seems like we've got a Chaseliner at the front of this queue. Upgrades will be needed Oh god, he got very loose there, Verstappen. In fact, so loose, Tsunoda's back past him. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Lewis. What you gonna do now? Don't tell me. Lewis Hamilton, aggressive, has gone around, and we'll be seeing all those positions disappear, and Lewis Hamilton's dead last. Oh, Lewis Hamilton is dead last as we're on board with Hollywood Land. Is this Stroll? Yeah, it is Stroll. I'll tell you what, if you're telling me to shut the fuck up next door, you... Oh, no! Oh, no, that's another one. Oh, that's worse than the first one. Oh, that's worse than the first one. Jesus Christ, that is worse than... Zhoi's in that as well. Get through... Somebody's just flicked the end plate up in the air, but Jesus Christ, what was Stroll doing? What was Stroll doing? Did he just attempt the same thing that George Russell did? I think he did, you know. He's just turned into a... Oh, she pancaked the wall pretty hard, and there goes Alonso. Oh, that's the other Ferrari out. Oh, at least say he tried to put on the brakes there, at least. Good lord, let's have a look at Alonso. We've seen some absolute horrible views this race. On board both Ferraris. He sees the crash happen. Oh, he didn't even slow. Oh, God almighty. Two massive accidents for the Ferraris. Not the kind of thing you want to be seeing on board with Perez. What's Perez's view of this? And he's gonna... Oh, God. Oh, well, Jackie slowed up and he just drove into the back of her. We're gonna have some... big names down the back here, so bunch him up again. Guanyu's in P8 now, which is good. But now what's the problem, Lando? There's no one between you. You've been the dominant car all day. And now you're not so much the dominant car, are you? As we're going to get a 2-lap sprint here to finish this Grand Prix. If I was Jackie, send it. Full send. Full send. We've lost Pierre Gasly. What happened to Gasly? There you go, full send. Full send for P1, and then you're down to P3 as well, and maybe P4, because Verstappen's coming through. See you later, Lando. Dominant car all day. You've just been owned in one corner. Things you absolutely adore seeing. That right there. That's what we call victory. That's where we get what's his face? What's his name? I forgot his ring name now. It's the guy that was Fabian Eichner in NXT. You just come out and it'd be a snapshot Veni, and then a snapshot Vini, and then Vici, and at the end of the Grand Prix it just comes across with the Italian flag. Vittoria. La Vittoria is mia. Victory is mine. Well, it's victory is hers, actually. What is victory is hers in Italian? I'm going to find that out. I'm going to find that out now. Quickly, Google Translate. Vittoria is mia. Victory is mine. Hers in Italian. As we got... still going here. Let's go Google Translate. There we go. English to Italian very quickly. Come on. If I put Italian in here, yep, there, and then switch it, victory is hers. Oh, there we go. La vittoria è sua. I think that's how you pronounce it. My Italian is not very good. But you know what is very good? It's the fact that now that George Russell's in P2, she has disappeared off into the distance. We've got Guanyu in P8. He's going to come home for 4 more points. Love your work, Guanyu. But all the attention, and rightfully so, is on the car that is only led 1 lap. And it's going to be the car that wins this race. Through the final chicane. And definitely, La Vittoria è sua. It's going to be victory number 2? 2, 3? I think it's 3. But yes, come on, boys. Woo!
That is a brilliant result. Well done.
Absolutely fantastici. Fantastici. Molto contente. Molto contente.
A real team effort then, which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So, being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls, gentle on the tyres, that's where the race was won today.
Do we get to see that celebration now? We didn't get to see it in Imola because the game decided no, you're not having it. No, it doesn't want to show you again. Oh, come on! It's the best celebration in the world. I want to see that celebration. I want to see her celebrate like a Madden, and everyone else wants to see her celebrate. Let her celebrate, damn it! Yes, please let her celebrate. George Russell spraying it all over her. Dirty bastard that he is. Oh well then, folks. Time to, well, you know who's coming up right now.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
So went through the replay, found out what happened to Gasly. He's just slowing. He's chilling. Now watch what he does. Watch what he does. He speeds up. He speeds up, and he's about to find. There's the safety car. He's about to find his teammate. Whoops!
So let's review the drivers' standings. The governess increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Oscar Piastri gets my vote today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
And what's next? The Monaco Grand Prix. We get to bring this upgraded car to Monaco. Things you definitely love to see. That. So, yeah, Jackie wins from George Russell, Max Verstappen, Lando Norris. The dominant car all day, but unfortunately owned in the first corner by a girl with the biggest testicles in the world. Yuri Vips, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri P7, Guanyu P8, Schwartzman. More points for Robert Schwartzman, and good improvement from Guanyu. But Nicholas Latifi, his first point of the season, which means only Kevin Magnussen got to score, and 3 DNFs. Gasly, Alonso and Sainz. 2 all involved in some of the biggest crashes I've seen on this game. And all caused by not everyone trying to crash into Jackie. Fuck 'em! Well, that McLaren thought it was fast, didn't it? That McLaren can think it's fast all it's like, but when Jackie gets hold of it and then she puts a move on him like she did, arrivederci, a goodbye, your McLaren is rubbish. And Yuri Vips went to that team thinking that he'd have a fast track to a championship. What a punk Yuri Vips is. Do you think he's sitting in a McLaren at motorhome and he's regretting his life decisions right about now or something like that? I hope he is regretting all of his choices, because that's what he deserves. Right, let's what can we put on here? Ooh, I don't know. G-force training. G-force training for Guanyu. We do have an upgrade on the way. I think it's for engine power, as we got an engine power upgrade going as well, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, we got some. Did we get some new liveries? Did we get a new livery? I think we did. Yeah, I can take you through some of the liveries we got. Oh, look at that! Oh, hello! I'm having an idea. I'm having a big idea, and there we go. There's the championship for you. Another victory under the bag, and now it's all starting to look very haunting, isn't it? Anyway, back next Tuesday for the Monaco Grand Prix. In the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. Back tomorrow with F1 Manager 22. I'm now going to have a word with Lola because she's all over the place.